For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out SeibaTCG.com. What's poppin', everybody? It's the Saber094. Gonna be discussing Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. It's been a while, I think. The hot topic on YouTube right now, I see all these videos popping up on my feed about Yu-Gi-Oh! Ain't selling, Yu-Gi-Oh! Ain't selling. Either it's TCG shops, making videos, it ain't selling, I'm done, I'm not gonna be carrying Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yu-Gi-Tubers talking about doom and gloom for Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, it's kind of funny. Normally, I'm like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Doom and gloom guy, and my friend ATCG always criticizes me for it. But I'm not actually delusional, and maybe this will surprise you today, but I'm here to say that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is actually selling. I think it was around a month ago, but I did put that news post on my website about Konami Holdings and their sales, basically. And I didn't pull that information out of my ass. It's from the official Konami Holdings website page. When you're a public traded company, I think you're obligated to post, your sales data and stuff to some extent, and update everybody, I guess, of what's going on. So I got that information from there. I made the news post. They're never going to tell you directly how much Yu-Gi-Oh! Is selling or what specific product is selling. They just put them in categories. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's in the digital products category, sort of. But you can sort of figure it out and calculate it. Especially with the AI these days, it's just very easy. You put in the data and then the AI tells you, are they doing good? Are they doing bad? And Konami's doing good. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still kind of doing good. The problem is why I think sellers are really disappointed with Yu-Gi-Oh! In terms of sales, and why so much products is sticking around. It's because even though Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still doing okay, I mean, it's not really that difficult. As I've explained before, you can be a very modest TCG and still get by and make money. It's cardboard at the end of the day. But the problem isn't that Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't selling at all, is that they print way too much product. You got things like One Piece, which is a hot game right now. Bandai's struggling to keep up, with the product, releasing ample product for everybody to get. And then you got Konami printing like billions of sets and billions of booster boxes, maybe still thinking like this is 2008 or something. I don't know. But it's the problem that's been a problem for decades now. The problem of they release way too many different new products. Like every month you get a new set, sometimes even more. New starter decks all the time, new tins, new special. Like all of these sort of anniversary and, reprint sets, they've been doing so many of them all the time that it's not even special anymore. The rarity collections and all those different reprint sets, all the different gold series variants, and it's just taking the piss. But in their head, they're like, okay, for the people that do buy our stuff, we gotta milk them as much as we can. Gotta make them dry, so go overboard in this direction. But then you just make everybody really fed up. I mean, there's only so much money people are gonna be able to give you. So you release a new set every damn month, and then they release, I'm guessing, I wouldn't know, but I'm guessing really large quantities. People that play Yu-Gi-Oh!, you really lost the casuals, you really lost them. Like your average guy that's just gonna buy cards to collect or just for the fuck of it, that Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan from 20 years ago is gone now. Like I remember, man, when we were kids, we buy cards we want to play, but then you had kids that bought them. I guess they'd play if you'd ask them to. They'd make a deck or something, but even if they didn't play much, didn't really get the chance to play. And back in the day, it wasn't easy to go into local stores and then you could find tournaments and stuff. It's not as available as today, but people, even if they didn't play much, they'd still buy and collect the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards just for the fuck of it. Just to buy something, see what you're going to get from the packs. I mean, because of the way the internet was, we didn't know the whole card list and stuff. You would buy like a set, you would buy a booster pack, and you didn't know what you were going to get, what the contents would be. Everything would be new. So they really lost like the casual fan, 100%. People that buy, I think, Yu-Gi-Oh now, most of them that buy and support the products are like the competitive players, the people that just want to get the stuff to make the best decks, to basically compete and win. That's it. Not to mention all the, well, I guess I won't get into that. Yu-Gi-Oh being one of like the top games where people try and cheat. And it's not even a surprise. Like when you can do all the types of summons and all this shit every turn, it's just way too easy to lose track. But that's beside the point. But yeah, bottom line is, if you check my article on the website, you'll see that it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh isn't selling or it's dying, but it's true that a lot of stuff, both in America and Europe, is just sticking around. And you got like booster boxes at 30 euros and 25 euros even, maybe even less than that, because it's just stuck on the shelves, it's not selling, and then the sellers, they got to get rid of it to make space, or just to make up, you know, some of the spendings. They got to make that back. If they're not going to make profit, they got to make some of the spending back, at least the initial investment. So I think maybe if Yu-Gi-Oh is really just gonna, it won't be a top 3 as time goes on. Maybe eventually it's gonna lose its top 3 TCG status. They gotta be realistic and print maybe less stuff. Maybe if you do that, it'll actually benefit. It'll create some scarcity, and maybe people are gonna think Yu-Gi-Oh cards are valuable again. Who knows? But yeah, they need to just quit with this printing so much stuff. And then why you gotta print like a set every damn month? It's crazy. Like Pokemon does the fucking opposite of that. Now granted, when they come out with a main set, Pokemon is like 300 cards, but still, I think, you know, I guess maybe neither approach is perfect, but definitely Yu-Gi-Oh, their whole thing with releasing shitloads of different new sets every freaking month, every freaking few weeks, it's ridiculous. Like, yeah, from a creativity standpoint, from, you know, burning out your customer standpoint, it's just bad. As for the Genesis, I don't really know what's going on, but I guess maybe because I'm not hearing much, then not much is going on. I said from the beginning I wasn't sold on it. The point system is just, I mean, they already backtracked. I mean, they did say we're going to be changing the points up on cards all the time, but it's just, it's not a system that's going to bring balance. There's no way a system like that can bring balance. 100%. And, you know, it's still just, it doesn't do it for the people that want to play like actual official retro formats from the past. But anyway, that's all I really got. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, I guess. Not much else to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh right now. I guess my book as well. I can't believe I almost forgot about that. But yeah, I have published my Yu-Gi-Oh book, volume 2, basically the 2004 format. It's up on KDP, you can buy it, it's up on Amazon, but the cover isn't the final version. I mean, it's still a good cover, but my friend sort of made a few mistakes and forgot to do some stuff, so we're gonna update the cover eventually when he'll be able to. But I guess, so yeah, if you buy the book now, I guess you'll have the pre-errated version. But anyway, yeah. Mentioned that I still need to do a lot more to just sort of advertise and start pushing it, but I guess since I'm doing a Yu-Gi-Oh video, I might as well mention it. Okay, so that's the video, guys. Bottom line is, Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, it's not selling as much as maybe Konami wants it to sell, or as I don't know, like it's 2010 again, but it's not struggling. I think it's more of they're just printing way too much stuff and then it's staying on shelves. That kind of thing. So subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What